morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. We're excited to present our Contemporary Issues in Adolescent Health Conference to you, and know that you will benefit from hearing about adolescent health needs based on current reported statistics and strategies. And the reason being to address this issue using theories and research. As you attend each session, keep in mind that we want your feedback. We ask you to please fill out each conference survey in its entirety that will be available in each session. The conference survey for the keynote address and the main program panel can be found in your program bag. In the afternoon, after the main program panel session ends, please hand your survey to any staff member. If by chance you did not receive a survey, please see any staff members to assist you. The survey is important to us. We want your day to end in a sweet note. We have a sweet treat planned for you when you turn in your afternoon conference surveys at the end of the day. Several staff members will be available for you to turn in your survey and receive your goodie bag. Finally, the restrooms are located right outside the ballroom, and we ask you to mute your phones so that everyone can enjoy the conference. To all of you, thank you for being here. You're welcome, and enjoy the conference. To give our official welcome is Program Reach Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Nancy Coppola, and Dr. Chia-Ching Chen, Associate Professor of Epidemiology and Community Health at New York Medical College, School of Health Sciences and Practice.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome. It's so nice to see so many friends, and those of you that I haven't met, I hope that by the end of the day we will become friends. It's truly a delight to have all of you here today as we seek to expand the conversation on contemporary issues in adolescent health. I'd like to start by thanking my staff for their untiring efforts over the past 9 months as they've worked together to make this dream of mine a reality and to prevent it from becoming a nightmare. An event of this size does not happen without a tremendous amount of effort and a great deal of emotion. And those emotions during the last 9 months have ranged from frustration to joy, from a sense of being overwhelmed and exhausted to a sense this past week of sheer joy as everything seemed to be falling into place. Interestingly, at any moment in time, my staff could be heard making comments such as, "I am so glad that this is a one-time event." While in a distant corner of the same office, another staff member commented, "We've got this. We could run conferences for a living." So without turning this into an Academy Awards speech, I'd like to thank a few people specifically for their efforts in planning this day. Our Chief Financial Officer, Maya Cernatova, whose persistence in seeking perfection enabled us to build not only our website portal to accept abstracts for the conference, but also to build our registration portal. And most of you in the audience don't find that really important, but if you knew my lack of technical skills, this is a really big thing for me. Dr. Pfeiffer, who you heard from first this morning, our dissemination coordinator and our lead facilitator, your extraordinary organizational skills were really put to the test time and time again over the past few months as we added the task of doing this conference onto our already busy everyday schedules. And we were commenting time and time again, we've gone to other conferences and said, my goodness, why do these people need an entire team of outsiders to put together their conferences for them? Why can't they just put the conference together? Well, we were the fools, not them. To Jonathan Clark, our AV expert in the back, whose skill set allows me to live in my own little world when it comes to technology and still be assured that everything will get done well. Thanks, Jonathan. To Alba, Richelli, Joseph, and Rob, who somehow always manage to know just when I need them to say, Dr. Coppola, what else do you need us to do? Our facilitators who are in the classroom on the ground with the students and who are so dedicated to the children that we work with to ensure that the work that we do each and every day has a powerful impact. To them I owe a debt of gratitude. And last but certainly not least, to Dr. Luis Rodriguez, our conference coordinator, who has served as our liaison on this project with New York Medical College and diligently worked to ensure that we kept our eye on the carrot, that we focused on the fact that the reason for this day was to really begin this conversation and to move the conversation forward. The task ahead in helping our youth to attain healthy futures is not an easy one. But I feel so much more encouraged and optimistic seeing all of you here today and knowing that we can work together for the benefit of the youth that we have been called to serve. I am deeply indebted to Dr. Chia-Ching Chen of New York Medical College for her partnership over the last 6 years as we have worked together side by side to ensure that we improve the long-term health outcomes of the youth that we serve. Just quickly, when I first met Dr. Chen, she came to work for us on a very brief interim project that was supposed to last 3 months. And we've been together for the past 6 years, and it's been an incredible ride.
Thank you, Dr. Coppola. I must say that it's been a great pleasure to be here at this important conference. But actually, none of us will be here without your inspiration and dedication. And thank you for caring so much about our today's youth. And it's been really an interesting journey that over the past 6 years. And me with my students at New York Medical College, and it really has had the opportunity to partner with Dr. Coppola, with Program Reach, and her amazing colleagues, staffs, and she just acknowledged, and I'm sure all my students who sit in here in these rooms, and my doctoral students, master program students in public health program at New York Medical College, they all treasure the opportunity to be able to serve our communities in Westchester, especially for these high-risk youth. So to make a difference in today's youth, we have witnessed some amazing transformations that you will hear about today. So lives have been touched in a positive way that have changed the course of our entire community and the society as a whole. So I, along with my students who are in here, are very proud to have been privileged to be a part of this groundbreaking work.
So I'm very excited about the conversations that I know are going to take place here today. And I hope that each of you leaves the conference both energized and equipped with the knowledge and resources to assist the young people that you all work with. However, I do hope that this is only the beginning of the conversation. I challenge each and every one of you as you listen to our speakers today to think about how you can take what you learn here back into your communities so that you can guide young people in making healthy choices and set them on a path towards success. So to begin this conversation this morning, I want to introduce our keynote speaker for the day, Dr. Diane Foley. Diane Foley is the president, CEO of Life Network, which is a non-for-profit organization in Colorado Springs, Colorado, which provides physical, financial, and emotional support for women and men facing unplanned pregnancies, mentoring for young parents, as well as sexual risk avoidance education presented in local, middle, and high schools. Prior to assuming this responsibility, She directed Life Network's Sexual Risk Avoidance Education Program, where she was responsible for curriculum development, training of presenters, as well as program development. Dr. Foley is an engaging lecturer and speaks to a variety of groups both locally, nationally, and internationally. She's a graduate of Indiana University School of Medicine and a diplomat of the American Board of Pediatrics. Dr. Foley is an active member of the Society of Adolescent Health and serves on numerous national boards and committees. I have the distinct privilege of serving with Dr. Foley on one of those national boards, and I am pleased to call her not only a colleague, but a friend, and I hope that you will join me in welcoming Dr. Foley.